Well, I think the major point that we discussed today was that Greece is a very good investment destination. I think that institutional stakeholders as well as private equity investors did mention a lot that they see lots of opportunities in the country. They've been doing quite a few things lately, and I think that message that there have been those institutional, let's say, structural reforms has been fundamental in Greece, like gaining positions in the European Union as a destination for private equity investment. Well, I think one very important point was, trying to make decisions around management. That's very important because lots of corporations in Greece, small and medium-sized corporations, are family-owned, and that's very important how you can convince those people to change their management and introducing their companies like new strategies and new ways of thinking. That's one of the first goals of private equity investors. Also, that's another thing that is also very important is actually diversification in terms of sectors. So you see private equity investors going a lot in traditional sectors like energy or like infrastructure, like hospitality, but you see other sectors like food and agriculture, lots of investments in those sectors as well. So it's certainly, a number of things that are going on right now, and the investors are considering those. They're trying to change their mindsets and convince the current owners that they need to change the way they're thinking. It really depends on the kind of company they are targeting. I guess one of the first strategies they are using is actually, try to, discuss with the local management, try to see how their equity participation is going to change the shape and the structure of the company. What is the vision for the future? That's also very important. Also, cooperation with institutional investors like the EIB or the EBRD, simply because it's a very good tool to say, hey, we're going to have on board a credit institution that is basically, an institutional investor, so that's going to add credibility and that's going to add some very good financing terms in your deal. So yeah, I think they're trying to be very, let's say, original, and they're trying to, go into a market by trying to come up with different ways. I think it's an amazingly very well organized conference. It basically brings together a number of professionals from Greece. Obviously, being here in the US and having the opportunity to meet US investors, US stakeholders, that's also very important for Greek business people, Greek industry people. So that's certainly good for the relationship between the country and the US. And I think that the participation of institutional stakeholders like the Greek government as well as representatives of the US government, of the US institution, that's also very, very important. But at the same time, obviously, in our sector, I'm in the legal sector, so we are advising large corporates. We do, cross-border deals, and that's something that really it's a good opportunity to be around and meet potential clients. But at the same time, you get to meet your peers, you get to meet other representatives of the legal industry, exchange views on how the industry is going and what kind of deals they are doing. So that's also a very good opportunity for us.